welcome back to today's video. I hope you're doing really well. It's nearly Christmas, yay. So today is a completely different video to what I would normally do. I'm actually going to be talking about adoption. Now, some of you may know and some of you may not know, I'm actually an adopted young person. I've been through the care system, so I know what it's like. It's not great. But there are lots of questions that people have about adoption and the process that you have to go through, how old, the cost, where can you adopt. So that's everything I'm going to cover in this video today. So the first question is how old do I have to be to be able to adopt? Now, you can be any age from 18 and above, so you're never too old to adopt. There are not enough adopted parents or people who want to adopt out there. My parents I live with now weren't that young when they adopted, but they weren't that old. They were sort of average for a normal adopted family. Second question I get is where can I adopt from? You can adopt from your local council, so literally just type in where you live and there will be a fostering team. Where I live, there is a fostering team that I actually love. They're amazing. I've met quite a few of them. I do work with them, I've done articles for them, I've done quite a lot of work with them. The first thing you have to decide is, do I want to adopt in the UK or out of the UK? Now, you can do either, it doesn't really matter, but the process for adopting out of the UK is longer and a lot harder than adopting in the UK. Another question I get is, how much is it to adopt? Now, there is a cost fee, but that's not for the child's. That is more for the court fees that you have to go through, the social workers, the panel, and then there's some places do a youth panel. There are lots of people involved in the whole of the adoption side, so you have to be able to that's where all the money goes. It doesn't go for the children. They're not selling the children. The money is purely for the people involved for placing the children with you. So question number 4 or 5 is, can I be single? You can be single, you can be any gender, you can be gay, you can be lesbian, it doesn't matter. What kind of information will you need to give? So you'll need to give your financial, your insurance, your family, people in your family, you'll need to let them know about it. They'll give you parenting and integration for the children who move in with you, family environment, physical and health history. They go into a lot of detail, and I will mean a lot, but that's the one thing I feel like that if you want to be able to adopt, you will have to go through that channel. Now, if you think growing a human inside of you is a 9-month process. Now, normally the adoption process is about 7 to 8 months. It can go on further to a year, really depending if there's a suitable child for you, and everything else. It does vary to who the adopted parents are going to be and the child's needs. So that is definitely another factor to take in to consider adopting. I will definitely say that being a adopted young person, I love it. I feel like I have 2 families. I can go back to them, I can leave them if I don't want any contact with them. When you're 18, you can actually legally get your files. Definitely when I'm 18 I'm going to get my files, but I don't know how long I will until I look in them, but I definitely want to get them just in case. I was having a conversation with my sister and we don't know how long they will keep our files for us. That is one question that I do need to ask and see about. But it's a few years away. I'm only 16, so I've got a couple more years until I have to make that decision whether I meet my family or whether I wait till I finish education. I probably will be into education until I'm 21, because I want to go off to uni. So I might wait until then. I really don't know. And really it's up to the young person whether they decide to adopt, or if they not adopt, if they want to get their files, if they want to have contact with the family. I definitely would like contact with the family in the future, but to what degree, I don't know. So that is basically my little Q&A of adoption and the questions I get asked all the time. I definitely will do a Q&A. I've put a photo on Instagram, and so I will leave that leave the link down below so you can go and ask me questions. And then I will hopefully see you next week for what I got for Christmas. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.